If you are on the age pension or you support someone who is, there are three things happening with Centrelink right now that could change how much money lands in your account, and most pensioners will not hear about any of them unless someone actually explains it in plain English. Every July, Centrelink quietly updates thresholds, rates, and rules behind the scenes, and if you do not check where you stand, you could either be missing out on money you are entitled to, or worse, you could be at risk of an overpayment you will have to pay back later. So today we are breaking down the three most important things every pensioner should check this week. In simple terms, no confusing government language, just what it means for your pocket. Welcome to Move Smart AUS, the channel that helps Australian pensioners and retirees understand exactly what is happening with their payments, their entitlements, and their money without wading through 50 pages of government website text. If you find this useful, stick around till the end because the third point is the one that trips up even long-term pensioners, and it is easy to fix once you know it exists. Let us get into it. The first thing every pensioner should check this week is where they now sit on the income and assets tests. Centrelink reviews these thresholds multiple times a year, but July is one of the key checkpoints where the lower limits used to determine eligibility for the full pension are updated. That means the amount of income or assets you can have before your payment starts reducing may have shifted since the last time you checked. If your payment has stayed exactly the same for months while your super balance, savings, or other assets have grown even slightly, there is a real chance you have quietly moved from a full pension into part pension territory, or from part pension towards a lower part rate, without any letter clearly explaining why. On the flip side, if your assets or income have gone down, you might actually be entitled to more than you are currently getting. Either way, the only way to know for sure is to check your current figures against the updated thresholds, either through your MyGov Centrelink account or by using one of the free online age pension calculators that update their numbers whenever the government changes them. This single check takes maybe 10 minutes, and it is the difference between confidently knowing your payment is correct or unknowingly leaving money on the table for months. The second thing to check is your deeming rate assessment. If you have savings, term deposits, shares, or other financial investments, Centrelink does not look at what those investments actually earn you. Instead, it assumes or deems that they earn a certain rate of return, and that assumed income is what actually counts towards your income test. Deeming rates are reviewed periodically, and even a small change in these rates can shift how much deemed income is counted against you, which in turn can affect your fortnightly payment. Here's the part most pensioners do not realize. When deeming rates change, Centrelink does not always recalculate your payment automatically the moment it happens, and it is genuinely worth double-checking rather than assuming the system caught it for you. If you have a decent chunk of money sitting in savings or investments, this is worth 10 minutes of your time this week, because being deemed at the wrong rate in either direction means your payment could be sitting slightly wrong right now, and small ongoing errors add up significantly over a full year. The third thing, and this is the one that surprises even pensioners who have been receiving payments for years, is the work bonus balance. If you are an age pension recipient who does any paid work at all, even casual, part-time, or occasional shifts, the work bonus lets you earn a certain amount before that income starts reducing your pension. What most people do not realize is that this bonus accumulates over time if you are not working or not working much, meaning unused credits build up into a running balance up to a set maximum. If you have not worked in a while and then pick up paid work, whether it is a few shifts at a local shop, some consulting, seasonal work, or helping out a family business, you may have a much larger buffer built up than you think, which means you could earn considerably more before it affects your pension at all. The problem is that many pensioners either do not know this balance exists or assume any paid work will instantly reduce their payment, so they turn down work opportunities out of caution when they might not have needed to. Logging into your MyGov Centrelink account and checking your current work bonus balance takes just a couple of minutes, and it could open the door to picking up extra income without touching your pension at all. Now, here is why checking all three of these matters together rather than separately. Your income test result, your deeming assessment, and your work bonus balance all interact with each other to determine your final fortnightly payment. If one piece is outdated or miscalculated, it can throw off the whole picture. either underpaying you without you realizing it or creating an overpayment that Centrelink will eventually notice and claw back, sometimes months down the line, which is a stressful position nobody wants to be in. The good news is that reviewing all three takes less time than making a cup of tea, and it puts you back in control instead of hoping the system got it right on your behalf. If you are unsure how to read any of these figures once you pull them up, that is exactly the kind of thing worth calling Centrelink directly about, or booking a short appointment with a financial counselor who specializes in pension entitlements, many of whom offer this service completely free. Do not simply assume that because your payment has not changed, everything behind the scenes is correct, because thresholds move even when your payment amount on the surface looks identical. So to recap, this week check your current position against the updated income and assets thresholds, confirm your deeming rate assessment reflects the most current figures, and log in to see your actual work bonus balance before assuming any paid work will hurt your payment. These three checks together could mean the difference between an accurate pension, a pleasant surprise, or catching a problem before it becomes a bigger one. If this video helped clear things up, tap that like button. It genuinely helps more pensioners find this channel and get information like this before they need it urgently. Subscribe to MoveSmart AUS so you do not miss the next update, because Centrelink rules shift more often than most people expect, and we will keep breaking each change down in plain English as soon as it happens. Let us know in the comments which of these three you are checking first, and if you have already found a surprise in your own account, share it, because it might help someone else watching catch the same thing. Thanks for watching, take care of yourselves and your money, and we will see you in the next one.